Hey guys, on this video, I'm gonna share with you three habits that are essential for having a good life, right? With them, when you add time to this equation, you are going to have a good life, a good results. Without them, when you add time to this equation, 5 years, 10 years, you're going to look back and say, oh, I didn't thought that this was essential and I skipped them. And now I am in a very bad position, having the body, the stuff, the money, the relationship, whatever that I don't want to have. And I don't know what I need to do. So the time to fix the next 10 years, it's now. And the way to do it, it's with our habits, right? 10 years from now, you are going to arrive. The question is where? So if you are not doing these three habits in a day-to-day, I promise you in the next years, you are going to look back and you are going to regret about not doing it. So I'm gonna share with you these three habits. I'm gonna share with you a way to do it in an effortless way, in a way that really stick to your identity. And I promise you, if you start these three habits and start to do it in a small way and improving, I promise you, the time is going to be your ally rather than your enemy. So let's gonna jump into the first habit. So the first powerful habit we must work on in a day-to-day is the habit of learning something new, right? We can be humans without having a body and without having a brain. And I would like to call it in this way: the law of use. Whatever you don't use, you lose, right? So one of the most important part as a human beings to be successful, to have a great life, to achieve our goals, is how smarter, how brilliant, how much our brain works for us. And like a muscle, if we want to improve it, if we want to get better, we need to use it very often. And a very amazing way to do this is by learning something new, right? A lot of people in the past have achieved the goals we want. The goals we want, the problems we want to solve, everything like this, it's very probably that someone else have fixed it, have achieved it, and then he write and put it in a book or put it in a video or talk to someone else and share this experience. So we don't have to figure it out everything, right? We just have to search the information, to ponder it, and to use this solution into our daily, right? So I don't know anyone who have success and who is not learning something new every day, who is not trying to gather information to finally apply this information into his life. So the first habit is the habit of learning something new every day, every time. What can I learn from this? What can I learn from this book? What can I learn from the people who achieve the goal that I want, and from the people who are in the path or in the position where I don't want to be? What can I learn from this person? So if you go for the life and if you are trying to learn, wherever you go because you are going to learn, because you're going to become in a better version of you. Not just for the money, not just for the activity. It's because when you do that, you are going to be a better version of yourself. The second habit you must work on in a day-to-day is some sort of physical activity, right? It's impossible to be a human and don't have a body, right? And also, your body is the only body you are going to have for the rest of your life, right? So imagine you have a car and it's the only car you will have for the rest of your life. Then I'm very sure that you will take care of this car as much as you possibly can to stay in the best condition for the long period of time, right? So physical activity lead to be healthier, have a very fit, have a very body, and have more vitality. Vitality is major part for being a successful person. I can imagine a person who is very fat to the point that he's out of his breath when he do like 10 steps, right? I can imagine a person like this achieving any goal, achieving a successful life, right? Any area of our life, in any area of our life, we need vitality. And the best way to do it is to develop the habit of doing some kind of exercise, a routine that in our day to day, we do some physical activities. Now, I'm not talking about just like the answer of all the people, right? Go to the gym. No, you can do you have too many options around this physical activity. You can walk, you can run, you can go to dance, I don't know, there is too many options, but you need to add physical activity into your day to day, because if not, your only body is getting worse every time. There are like two forces, and when the time passes, your body gets worse, and you need to do things to fight against this normal process of the life. You need to fight back to stay healthy. You need to fight back to stay in your best vitality possible way for almost the rest of your life, right? On the first habit, we want the best software possible, right? If we are a computer, in the first habit, we want the best software possible. But in the second habit, what you want is the hardware, the best hardware possible, right? Because if you have one and you don't have the another one, you can't do too much. If you are intelligent, smart, have ideas, you gather ideas, but you don't have vitality, you just can't do activity because you are out of your physical. Yeah, maybe you have a few areas where you can also work, but I promise you, there is going to be one area in your life where lack of physical activity is going to be horrible. It's going to make you an unsuccessful person. So you need to do some kind of physical activity in your day. This second habit is important, but not least, is the habit of reflex and review. When we have a goal, we are doing activities that we think are going to lead to achieve this goal. But if we don't have a habit of reflex and review, if the things we did are working, then we can go for the life working on the wrong stuff, right? If you don't have the habit of say, okay, what I did this week and it works, what didn't work, how can I improve, how can I change to achieve my goal. You can go for the life working on the wrong stuff. There is nothing worse than working hard in the wrong stuff. So the habit of reflection review is so important because we have a habit for our brain, we have a habit for our body, and the last habit is for to sit down, to take the time to reflect if we are working in the right activities, if we are doing the right thing that is going to lead to the right result, to the result we want, right? So sometimes we just are rushing in life. Sometimes between the work and our personal day to day, we are just rushing. We never take time to sit down, to stay calm and reflect about what I am doing, what I am doing. I am working on the right activities. I am focusing on the right thing. Sometimes we just run like chicken without head, and this is very bad because you can maybe be working. You maybe can be working really hard in the wrong activity, and if you don't sit down and reflect about, okay, this was my goal and I'm doing this, but it's not working, so maybe I need to change something. Maybe I need to change the input, the activities. If you don't do that, you're losing a lot of time working really hard in something that is not the right activity. So reflect and review. And finally, 2 ideas to really stick these 3 habits into your daily routine. Information, it's great, but if the information doesn't translate into activity, it doesn't matter, right? The only thing that is going to lead to a result is when you really stick to a habit. So 2 ideas for developing a habit. Number 1, the 3 habits we talk in the video. For the 3 habits, there are many options you can choose. And the rule here is choose the habit that most excite you. If you need to learn, then there are too many options. Reading books, watching videos, hearing podcasts, I don't know, too many options. Choose the habit that is the most exciting for you. Second, lower the bar. The first goal you need to achieve is developing the habit of showing up, right? If you never did exercise, you can go to the gym 7 times every day for a week and doing like 3 hours of exercise. It's not possible. It's not the right approach. You just need to lower the bar until the point you'll be consistent. Then, when it becomes part of your identity, like I've been walking 10 minutes for the last 3 months, I can walk for 30 minutes now. Now I can add, after my 30 minutes of walking, I'm going to do 5 push-ups, and you start to add activities to increase, to do bigger stuff. But you do that until the point when you just stick to the habit of going for 10 minutes of walk. Then I think going to the next level and the next level. So understand what is your level, your current level, and do the minimal viable activity. Then you improve.